Welcome to my Ark castle here on Valguero. I am preparing for the boss battle, and this is the lineup. Some of these guys might die, and so I thought it might be fun to just kind of record who's going to the battle. Now these little Lystrosauruses are not going, they're just here to I'm trying to get these guys leveled up as much as possible before I go. I've got some younger dinosaurs here that I've been working on getting upgraded. But we'll just start left to right. This is a new dinosaur. It's actually the offspring of the two tech Rexes back there, and this is Optimus Prime Meat. Just because he's blue and red, because they're blue and red. We've got Donald Gennaro, Attorney at Law, which was a pretty low-level Rex that I tamed, and he's leveled up quite a bit. We got Penguin. I don't know where that name came from, but that's what my daughter wanted me to name it. And then Grimlock, which was my first Tech Raptor, and this was, Tech Rex. And this is one that I tamed way over on my original keep that I never finished on the other side of the map, up in the chalk cliffs. One of my first Allosauruses from over there, Allo McBeal. And we've got Fluffy, which will be my mount in the boss battle. Tyrannus, I think is how you pronounce those. And then we've got the Market Pig. I'm not good with some of the names. This will be Bullseye's mount. Queen of Thieves, which is actually a terrible name. That's a low-level Allosaurus I tamed and took down into the Broodmother lair to fight the Broodmother. I didn't expect it to live, so I hadn't named it, and then it survived and wound up leveling up faster than my other Allos, so I just came up with a name for it. Claire. I can't remember where Claire was tamed, but I've had Claire for a bit. Then, don't worry about this name. These are two that I hatched recently, and I couldn't come up with any names, so I just named them kind of random stuff. We got Princess Di and Madame Claw, which I hate that name as well. Back here we've got Albert Einstein, tamed down in the, what do they call that? The unknown. Al Gore. That's I can't remember where this one came from either. This is not one of my original Allosauruses. Actually, no, this is the offspring of Allo Borland and Allo McBeal. That's where Al Gore came from. Allo Omega I just hatched, so that's my last Allosaurus. Rex Ruther was actually my first ever Rex. In fact, that was my first no, actually, I might have tamed some raptors before I tamed that Rex, but we're really close to my starter base, which was small. If I can figure out how to get up here, we'll look at it. And Rexes were coming in like crazy, but right over there where those trees are, you can't see my hut because it hasn't rendered in yet, but right over between those trees on that island, and I've got nothing to point at it with, but that's where my starter base was. Omega Rex, the last Rex that hatched. This one actually hatched pretty close to Optimus Prime Meat, and then Erexa, which is my second highest level Rex behind Grimlock. Grimlock got leveled a lot at my former base, and this one I actually tamed was a higher level Rex that I tamed here when I was building this. I killed most of the Rexes that came down before I got this wall built, but then that one was higher level, so I tamed it. So that's 20 dinos that I'm taking, and every single one of the Rexes and Allosauruses and the Spino have 10,000 or more health. I don't remember if this guy does. Yep, this guy does. And then after I got him to 10,000 health, I just started pumping up the melee damage. So most of them have close to 1,000% damage. The two newer ones have less than 500, but I'm trying to get them all to at least 500. I think all of the Allosauruses have 10,000 health. Yep. because that's my latest one. So they all have 10,000 health, and then I'm pumping up their damage as well. These guys, I got to 500 or more damage, and then I just started pumping their health, and I hope to have them as close to 5,000 as possible. They should all be near 3,000. These two are more than 3,000, even though they're lower level than those two. The pig has 10,000 health, and then I'm pumping up his food as high as I can get it. Right now we're at 16.5, so that's good, and that covers it. And of course, the basic strategy is to send all these guys in to fight, and the Allosauruses and the Deinonychus will do some bleed damage. Hopefully the T-Rexes will tank some damage, and they've got high damage output as well. I'll be buffing with this guy, and Bullseye will be healing with this guy, and that's the basic strategy.